Hi, and welcome to Backdoor Entertainment. I'm your host, Prince Electro Diamond, Prince with a hard R,
And I'm Spencer with an even harder R. What's up with
aka
you today,
TwunkTheTwink.
Prince?
Yeah, I'm good. It was nice. I pretty much just chilled. I went out this morning, got some hangers, finally organized my closet. It's been a while since I've been here, but it's nice to organize my closet and finally get out of start to get myself out of the clutter in my closet, which is so great. And let's see what else has happened. So I'm trying to think. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen you, so I know we talked a little bit about this over FaceTime, but I did go to a comedy show Thursday, which was super funny. I love the fact that literally they had people write they had people write topics for there were two comedians. They had people write topics for each comedian to talk about. And people wrote some of the most inappropriate stuff. They're like, what was it? Person wrote about butt plugs. Another person wrote about I think it was poop as lube was one thing, and and I was like, I figured everyone is gonna do stuff like that. So I'm like, let me go left of center, and I literally wrote, what are your thoughts on each?
What about race jokes? You have to make sure there's race jokes, things that will get you canceled for when this podcast pops off. We'll come up with excuses for why we said
Yeah,
these things.
we're not doing that this week. That's one of the many things that we have planned for the future. This week we're doing when we get into it, we're doing bad jokes because that was my idea, and I'm like, why don't we just do it and have fun making jokes? Because that's kind of what we do here. We have fun, we chill, and I was like, let's not do this thing. Even some bad jokes can be funny, as you know. Some of them, it's like
You should be able to say anything you want. It's fucking comedy. This isn't politics. You don't fucking like it, scroll away. This isn't gonna affect your life.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, yes, this is not the place where you're supposed to go for your political advice. I mean, can we both rant some? Yes, but this isn't the place for it. That's why if I ever dive back in, because there was a time where I did a political show, brief time. I did one season and then I started another season, and I'm like, it's not fun because you have to sit there and just it's fun ranting into a microphone. It's not fun having to look up facts and
Fuck
do
research.
research.
I would just have ChatGPT do that and tell me how do I sound smart and know these topics, and I would just use that. I'd have ChatGPT on the fucking side of me while people are asking me stuff and pretend
You
I'm slow.
So wait, so when you're on live, you literally have Chat GPT there.
Oh, I would. I'm saying I would. Oh my god, should I? I feel like it could help when I battle like Nathan. I should be like, how do I make 20-year-old hate himself for next decade? Mental health ruin. And while I'm battling him,
That's so fucking shady.
well, I want to increase the antidepressant market, so I'm just trying to help out.
So stupid. It's but this is the thing. He already does that. He already does this cow thing and whatever. He's like, I put on antlers. I'm a cow. Okay,
He,
like
should we invite him on here? But he has to wear cow antlers the whole time. If he
well, yeah.
takes
But
them off,
is he super funny? Because I don't think he's. I have never thought of him as super funny. Maybe
I
he
think
is, and
he'd be able to engage, but he'd be asking a lot of times talking about eating our assholes or something crazy. Should I not have said that? We'll bleep it out. We'll bleep it out for
No,
TikTok.
this is the thing. Okay, so let's be clear for the people. We're at the 12-minute mark. You're good. Like,
Okay.
this was the thing. The reason there was not an initial clip last week for people who are watching is because this bitch over here literally mentioned masturbating in the first 30 seconds of the fucking podcast.
I think it was the first 15 seconds because I
It
introduced
was.
myself.
I was being nice.
It's like, my name's Spencer and I'm horny. And it was something like that. Or I'm going to go jerk off. And you're like, Spencer, this was the intro. That's getting posted. You would have had to bleep every fucking word I said.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not doing that. Like when we can afford an editor, we will start doing that. Until then, if I have to edit stuff, it's not happening. Like, and it's not because like I don't want to sit there. Because like the fact of I've seen edited podcasts. They're not fun. There was one where the podcast I never liked you with Mateo Lane and Nick Smith. I think he like brought up a joke about rape, and they literally had to cut it out, and then like you see them cut to the next frame because it's on YouTube, and
Right.
they're trying to get that ad money. We don't have that ad money yet, so we're gonna keep on talking the way we want.
The Holocaust, nothing's off limits. Especially the Holocaust.
Well, that will be for.
I'm Jewish, Chad. I could say whatever the fuck I want. I'm gonna grow a little mustache here, like a little square for the next time.
Well, this is one thing, and I know we're having like a private conversation in public, but it's like, do you ever want to do a live episode? Because I feel like that'd be fun, like at some point.
Like an episode on live, like co-hosting.
Yeah, is it like you and I both do one, and then like it's streamed to Twitch or something, or
I'd be down.
yeah, because like this is the thing. We pre-record it now because I feel it puts us at ease, and it also makes it so that we both don't have to advertise the day of. And I'm looking right at you because I know you would never do it.
Right. I'm so bad. I'm the worst.
But yeah, that was that, and yeah, it's just been pretty chill. I mean, after next week, I am making my open mic comedy debut on Thursday, so that will be nice. And I do have some jokes written, but I also feel like I'm gonna improv some stuff where it's like, or one of the jokes I just wrote recently, where it's like, it was at this point, it's like at this point, yes, my dad's the only one living, but TikTok, I'm just looking for the insurance money. Fuck it. Like, it's like I'm definitely getting all of it now. My sister munches box, and my dad doesn't like that, so now I'm gonna get all the money. Yay me!
Right. See, mine, the jokes I would make, I don't know if people would like them or they'd be the type to be like, should I laugh? It'd be like, how many Jews can you fit in a car, Prince?
Are you doing the ashtray joke? Like you're literally is that like one of your original
Oh, it's not one of my originals. Me and my Orthodox Jewish friends used to say this shit.
No, I know it's not an original. That's not an original joke.
But yeah,
That
one in the or two in the front, three in the back, 6 million in the ashtray. Like those are the types of jokes I would say.
that would saying that is an original joke. It would be like saying a joke about black people and watermelon being an original joke. It's like no, it's like we know you've heard this from like the joke book of
You know what's a really funny read?
what.
Mein Kampf. I've never jerked off from just verbiage. I usually need imagery, but I was like, oh, every word just tickles my fucking phallus. He killed Jewish children because my comma is Jewish children. He literally continues to kill Jewish children through his book. I'm leaking.
That's not you. I know that's not an original joke because I fucking sent that to you. Like, don't
Wait,
even
did
act.
you?
Yes.
It's my memory. My memory's gone. Okay, guys, that was Prince's joke, apparently. Wait,
No,
was
it
it
wasn't my
really?
joke. I saw that online. I'm not even gonna take credit for that. It's like,
Wait, did I hear you say it?
no, I sent you a comedian who sent it.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Now I
It's like,
wonder if I've stolen everything.
probably have. Like,
It's the smoking. It makes me think I came up with something, and I'm like, oh, this is great. And it's like, no, you took that from Amy Schumer, who took that from someone else. I'm like, oh, gotcha.
what are you gonna say next? Like Jesus loved being hung on a cross. Like, like
I don't know any Jesus jokes. I mean, I know my cousin killed him, and I'd fucking do it again, but I don't know anything else. Ooh, how about like I mean all the jokes. Oh, I nailed him. Oh, I nailed him against my large wood. Ooh. He laid in power bottom
so
position.
stupid.
He could just ride dick like this. He squats with just two legs in the air.
That would be a talent.
I could play my piano with my middle dick. Wait, my middle dick. The
As opposed to the side dicks you keep in your top dresser drawer, we all fucking know.
Yeah, I know. And the one on the right that I stole from that guy. They haven't found his body, but that dick. That dick.
Yes, we all know why you did that. You're like you're like, did Lorena Bobbitt get away with it? That's literally how you did it. Like then you're like, she did. She didn't. Oh, I gotta be smarter than her. So you wore a ski mask.
You know what I did? I hit her up and I'm like, you've had practice now. And like, let's see what you learn this time. We could both use it. You get to use the dick Monday through Thursday. I get the dick on weekends. That's my custody deal.
Well, this is
Just wash it off.
how the fuck did we get to this topic? But it's like that's the one thing that I wonder is when you cut it off, does it stay hard? Like,
Like, you have to tourniquet it so the blood doesn't drain. Like, you need to make sure you cut it though near the base, because otherwise you're just fucking yourself with a pebble if you're only gonna cut off the head.
at this point, it's like for next time we'll have Lorena Bobbitt and Casey Anthony, so we can have what about parenting? What about
We'll invite
cutting
Bill
your husband's dick
Cosby to
off?
learn how to mix drinks like a real bartender. I'm sorry for anyone who's a fan of Bill Cosby.
No one's a fan of Bill Cosby. Not anymore. Well, that's not
Okay, how about
true.
this? I'm very sorry,
That's not true.
Republicans.
That's not true. Kanye West.
I mean, we
He's
know
like,
Kanye's favorite island. We do. We know Epstein. It's a fun
was he
time.
on Epstein's island?
I bet you. I don't know. Are we just spreading things right now? I assume he was spreading kids,
Okay,
so I think we're spreading things right now.
this is all of these facts are allegedly true. So just like how allegedly R. Kelly does not like going to Toys R Us in Canada. Allegedly.
Oh, quick off topic. Something that happened in live people on my live feed on TikTok. Somebody said they have CP, and I thought it meant child. And I was like, oh, like child, like Austin Wolf. Apparently, he meant cerebral palsy.
That's
So
what they call it. That's like
I thought
this is
CP
why.
stood for child.
No, of course it doesn't. Dumbass. It literally, it's like how VD stands for venereal disease. It doesn't mean like van drivers or some stupid shit like that. Like,
Vagina diver. Who the fuck would know that? I don't know anyone with
everybody,
palsy.
everybody, literally.
I ain't know no one with the syndrome.
I thought you and Michael J. Fox are best friends. Like, you
Very
used to want
shady.
to. used to like were like being funny. It's like, hey Mike, go lean up against the washing machine.
You know what happened to Myanmar, right? He was there
Yeah.
walking around and he had a little bit of a situation and that caused a 7 point something earthquake. Michael J. Fox, you have a lot to explain. That's actually the new government's attack weapon. They send Michael J. Fox if they want to destroy a city. No one expects it.
All right. Okay. So bad jokes. We're gonna dive into it. Okay. I'm gonna let you go first.
Why don't you go first?
Okay. So let's be clear. Okay. Let's be clear. I was starting with jokes that were bad. They eventually progressively got better. Okay. So why do chicken coops have two doors?
Why?
Because if they had four doors, they'd be chicken sedans.
Fucking hate you.
I told you they were supposed to be bad jokes. It's not my fault. You.
I may have missed the mark. Okay.
Okay, fine. Keep going through my bad jokes. We'll keep on going. Okay. So why did Mozart kill all his chickens?
Why?
When they asked when he asked them the name of the world's best composer, they all said Bach, Bach, Bach.
Your thing cut out for a sec. You have to say it
Yeah.
again.
I have to say the punchline again. Fun. Okay. Here we go. So when he asked them who's he asked them the name of the world's best composer, they all said Bach, Bach, Bach.
I love that. So are you
What's you
going through yours now, or are we going back and forth, back and forth?
Do you want to go back and forth? Go ahead.
Okay. Today was the worst day of my life. My ex got hit by a school bus, and I lost my job as a bus driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. That one's a late joke. Okay. Did you hear about Did you hear about the Italian chef who died?
No.
He passed away.
Ooh. What's worse than two girls running with scissors?
What?
Two girls scissoring with the runs. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Two muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, "Wow, it's pretty hot in here." The other one shouted, "Wow, a talking muffin."
Today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I still single? And it activated the front camera. They're so stupid. I love it.
Okay, so now we're getting into the jokes that are slightly better. Okay. What do a gay man and a Christmas tree have in common?
What?
They both have balls just for decoration.
What did Helen Keller's dog? Wait, why did Helen Keller's dog hate himself?
Why?
Helen Keller's dog hated himself because if your name was you'd hate yourself too.
Okay. What's a gay man's favorite room in the house?
What?
The closet, so they can redecorate it after coming out.
Helen Keller walked into a bar, then a table, then a wall, then the customers, then our earnings.
Why don't gay men play football?
Why?
They don't like getting tackled on a safe word.
I was blessed with a 9-inch penis. That priest is in jail now.
And this joke, I'll dedicate to you. What's the difference between a gay guy and a fridge?
What?
The fridge doesn't scream when you pack your meat
This one's for you. What do you say to a black Jew?
in. What?
Get in the back of the oven. Wait, was that? Oh my god, it gave me a thumbs down. Did you see that? I didn't even do the thumbs down emoji and it gave me a...
Your phone's rating you. That's why you're not supposed to use a phone. Okay. Okay, why is Kevin Spacey so bad at hide and seek?
Why?
He comes out at the wrong time.
That's so fucked up. Did we already talk about that
Okay, you
ashtray
keep going.
one?
You
Did
can go
we
ahead and
already
say it.
discuss
Okay,
the
I gotta
ashtray?
look up more jokes. I didn't. Go ahead. I gotta look up more jokes.
I don't have any more jokes.
Okay.
We could try to come up with really fucked up. Oh, how about this? I went to a paraplegic strip club. The place was crawling with pussy. How did I learn subtraction? If anyone saw episode 1. I learned to subtract by
But
2
episode
on
2.
9/11. Yeah, I learned to subtract by 2 via 9/11. Should I keep going with really fucked up ones or while you look ones up? If you want.
Let's go
I
ahead.
can do
Let's
one
go ahead. Keep
more.
on. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Keep on bombing. It's like go ahead and keep on bombing. I'll feel like I'm watching Fahrenheit 9/11. Keep on bombing. Go ahead.
Okay, speaking of bombing, one more 9/11 joke, but not like the first. It was the first attempt. No, it wasn't the first attempt. Wasn't there 2 attempts on the World Trade Center?
Yes, there were 2 planes that hit.
And Osama, well, I mean, there was a bomb first, and then next were planes. Do you remember that? And the bomb didn't do
Yes, the
anything.
bomb happened like God. This is where we have to be in historical context. So the bomb happened before some of us were born. So that's why I kind of only know about it, and that was in the year 1993, and then in 2001 they crashed into the World Trade Center with box cutter, or they crashed into the World Trade Center hijacking pilots with box cutters because apparently they couldn't afford real knives.
Dollar Tree? The foot? No, but was it Osama who did the one with the bombing? Do you know?
I don't know. Let's ask him. Get on your Ouija board.
I was gonna say that this is just a lesson that I just want every kid out here who watches this. This shows practice makes perfect. He did it one year, he failed. And as long as you keep going and going to make a success of yourself, you too can destroy something like he did. He practiced. Like you have to be proud of Osama.
Well, but he was smart the second time. He hired people. That's what you're supposed to do. It's called contracting. Because everyone's
Obviously,
like,
everyone, I'm joking. I'm joking about loving Osama.
no, we all know. We all know who your people love. Your people love.
Listen, I don't love Osama. I think it's more puppy love at this moment. You know, more in like Is he right for me?
We all know who your people love. It's Netanyahu. We all know that. Like, duh.
Bibi Netanyahu, bareback Netanyahu. No, thank you. No, thank you. Ooh, bite the bullet Netanyahu. No, thank you.
Because we all know, like, let's get real. Like, as Twunk over here pointed out, he's Jewish. That's why when he
Ish.
sees, yes, he's Jewish, which is why when he sees the video of the Palestinian, he's the only motherfucker sitting there with popcorn eating, like,
Well, the reason my hand's going like this is because my dick's in the popcorn bucket and I don't actually have popcorn in it. So I'm actually just jerking off. I'm like, yeah, Gaza. Oh, destroy my insides like you're destroying these hospitals. Oh. Am I
let's
going to
see.
get canceled? Are these getting worse and worse?
Let's see. I can do a joke that I'm pretty sure you've heard before. Okay, so this is one that I've committed to memory. Bad jokes. Okay, so how do you get a bottom to sit at the bar?
You turn the stool upside down?
Yes. I'm like, I know you've heard that joke before.
Uh, how do we end this podcast? How do we unalive this podcast right now?
We're not. I'm getting the one-liner jokes. Okay.
Give us your
Um,
most fucked up one. Like one where your
uh,
parents would disown you even more than they did.
let's see. Um, well, I don't know. I'm gonna keep on. Okay. So here's just the statistics. 90% of women don't like men in pink shirts, and ironically, 90% of men in pink shirts don't like women. Just facts for you people.
That's very true. Very, very true. I saw this thing today. Somebody went and they called the police on a guy because they tracked their boyfriend's phone or their husband's phone, and he was with his elder sugar daddy, and he was DL, and the sugar daddy started chasing her. I don't know why he started chasing her. And then he blocked her car, he hit her. That's crazy.
That's why. That's like, this is the thing. If you're supposed to, like, here's the thing that you have to know. It's like, was she successful or was she like Tiger Woods? Like,
She wasn't successful at it.
of course she wasn't successful. And that's the thing where it's like, if you're gonna at least like get in a car and like commit vehicular manslaughter, not encouraging it, but if you're going to, what you got to do is you got to make sure that you basically just say fuck it, drive backwards, and then like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. You have to then you have to done. It's like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I put the wrong thing on the Prindle. I'm sorry.
Prindle. Would you bottom for a Prindle if no one was
Yeah,
around and you were horny and needed a dick?
probably.
Could you imagine the police coming in? You're just, what are you doing to that poor Prindle? Sorry.
They wouldn't. Okay, so like, let's just put it this way: one of us was so horny here that they
I
broke the
can't hear
shifter.
you.
Can you hear me now? What the fuck?
Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, because one of us was so horny that they broke a shifter in their car, and I'm gonna give the audience a chance to figure out which one of us it was.
Both of us. We were passing it around. We actually did a double. I don't know how that would work. I understand DP, but like double
That
hole.
is DP. Yes,
But like, how would you fit it in both of us? Our holes would need to combine and sew together and make one giant crater to fit that if it was going to top us both. I saw a picture of a two-headed dick, and I thought
Human
it was
Centipede
so
3.
hot. What?
Sorry. I'm like Human Centipede 3.
Right? They actually had a human centipede too. It was the human millipede. And they had a third one, but I
Yes,
don't know
that's
what it
why I
was.
said Human Centipede 3. Like,
The human millipede is crazy having 1,000 fucking prisoners eating each other's asses.
well, okay. If I remember correctly, I have not seen this movie because it didn't come to my house, and movie theaters are gross. So like that is the one where people actually like sew their mouths to each other, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's ass to mouth. And you imagine how they have to feed. There's only one way to feed. You feed the first person, then it
Yeah.
digests and goes to the people behind them.
Crazy.
I know, right? That's so hot. Oh my god, but it's a great movie and you really should watch it. And we just have to let Chet know it was inspired by Joey Mills, Austin Wolf, and Blake Mitchell eating each other's asses. That's how the human centipede was inspired. We have to
Okay,
give him a shout out.
are you making a joke, or are you like actually like is that how it actually was made?
You didn't know it was inspired by one of their Sean Cody videos?
No.
It isn't, but I think
That,
we
that was
just
that was the
spread.
thing. I'm like, are you making a joke? I'm like,
Should we have spread that rumor? Could you imagine Joey Mills is like, wait a second. What do you think? We inspired the human centipede. The whole gay community thinks that it's real.
well, I mean, this is the thing. Aren't you friends with Joey Mills? I'm not, but like,
I'm not friends with him. I only like slightly know him because I've memed him, and then he'll tell me he thinks it's funny, and then I'll say, "Is it okay? I don't want to objectify you," and he's like, "I don't give a fuck."
that's his whole life. Like,
I know.
like his whole life is a bunch bet. His whole life is a bus bench ad, much like yours.
But the thing is, like, I'll edit him into like a fucking Waffle House, making it like super well edited, and it will make it look like he's like looking at a waiter and doing that. And it's like, hey, Joey, are you cool with the fact that people are gonna think you're in a Waffle House trying to get a waiter to you want to suck his dick for a free $3 meal? I don't care. See, all good.
See, I thought you were gonna be like, hey Joey, is it cool for people to actually believe that you eat? Because like that's what I thought you were gonna say. It's like, hey, do you is it cool that people actually believe that you eat food and not just like magically take what is it? Magically like Joey Mills. Because Joey Mills was before the Imodium scandal and the Imodium thing.
What was the Imodium scandal?
You don't know about this?
No.
Okay. Okay, so this is the thing. So Max Lord, who had had on Gay Opposite, at the gay ends, literally said that he takes. Actually, let me go ahead and I gotta go ahead and go back and quote this, so y'all
Wait,
can't hear
this
me on
isn't
my
a joke.
headphones. No, I'm serious. Because I had to ask him about it.
Oh, I
Because
want to.
I
Imodium's
do.
for bottoming, right?
Yes.
Is it just fiber?
No, it's supposed to stop stuff. Okay. Okay, and a quote from Max Lord. I would rather take some Imodiums than starve myself. I want everyone to know I'm healthy and I'm safe. It'd be one thing if I was just taking Imodium. It'd be one thing if it was just the Imodium comment, but Lord also revealed that he'll occasionally douche up to 2 hours before his scenes to make sure he's prepared.
That probably isn't healthy.
No, of course it's not. And he said this on a fucking red carpet. So,
Fucking
like,
Katrina flooding his insides for 2 hours.
and this is the thing, like, he lives in LA, so, like, girl, you gotta realize, like, that's why there's a water shortage. That's why everyone's house caught on fire, because you're sitting there putting fucking water up your ass. And, like,
That's a great idea. California could help with their water crisis by either like deporting the bottoms. Why are we deporting minorities? Deport the fucking bottoms. Save the water. We got enough of them.
especially out in LA, where there's just more people who's like, here's the thing that you say when you're in LA. There's one thing that you see. It's like you see the Hollywood sign, you see the Walk of Fame, you
Homeless.
go to the Chinese theater, and you get chlamydia. Like that's
Oh, my little Lydia. That little
because we
burn.
because we all know everyone. Like this is the thing. That's another reason. That's one of the places where like. Also, another reason why I never live in Vegas because everyone out there is just fucking because there's nothing else to do besides watch old leathery fucking ladies like sit there and play the slots. It's like so obviously people fuck.
I mean, that's gonna be us though. We're gonna be
Which
so
it,
rich. We're just gonna be playing slots just because we're fucking out of our minds, fucked up, and just like we're just throwing money away. This is fun.
when's that gonna come? Is that gonna come after your ecstasy?
Yes. Yes. After my like little, like heroin phase. I'm thinking like
You,
40 is when I start that.
I thought you already did it. Like
Well, like
that's by
phase
the
two.
yeah. Like that's the
I've
thing. He's
never
gonna.
done anything worse than morphine. Shit, I've never done anything besides, smoking and acid
I feel
and
like
shrooms.
I've had
That's it.
morphine. I feel like I've had morphine before.
You said you've had
I
morphine?
I think I have. Because I feel like that's what they give you when you get your wisdom teeth taken out. I think they give you morphine. Don't quote me on that.
I know morphine is for people in extreme pain in hospice.
They give you something to knock you out. I thought it was morphine. I don't know.
I thought it was chloroform. I
No,
thought they were like, oh,
that's what
Elizabeth
your
Smart.
dentist does. That's what your dentist does. Mine's a professional. I don't go to a guy in a back alley that also does butt jobs for people for $50. Like
Well, I'm sorry when I misunderstood what a cavity filling was, and he destroyed my asshole, but I didn't have to pay. He examined my mouth, just his utensil was his cock. All my dentists have been so hot. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because they have really nice teeth. Could you imagine a dentist that had no teeth?
yes, I can imagine a dentist with no teeth. And if you too are in Alabama, you can go and see one. No I'm kidding.
Give him a gummy job. No, but like that's also an issue. Is like with me, I actually know a lot about fitness, but who's gonna trust me? I'm really lanky. I'm small. Like you could be the best dentist in the world and not have any teeth. How did we get to this topic?
I don't know. You brought this up. Anyway, the reason why he's so lanky is because like his idea of eating is like he does that like Anne Hathaway thing where it's like, I just want to pig out. I just want to pig out. So what did I have? I had a tomato. Like that's his idea of eating every day.
Tomatoes, multiple, plural. I'm healthy. Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna eat vegetables after this.
What? When was the last time that you had anything with substance? Like this is a serious fucking question. When was the last time you had anything with substance?
I had veggies last night, like a frozen bag.
I said anything with substance. You eating vegetables is not the thing. Like
Peanut butter, rice
this
cakes.
this is That's why you have rice cakes, because you don't fucking eat anything. Like,
My cum dripping off my fingers when I don't want to like go to the bathroom and wash it off. I'm like, I have to protect my children. I'm going to keep them near me. I'm not fucking throwing them in the sink. That's terrible. I'm not that type of mother. I'm not Casey Anthony. I'm going to keep my
not,
children inside.
not yet.
You be a good parent. You shit them out the next day. I'm so not watching this podcast back.
No, because I imagine like this is how I imagine you parenting. You eventually get a kid, and because you're so used to dogs, you just like put them out in the yard and like let them run around and like chase themselves around with like squeaker toys and stuff. That's you as a parent. Like,
Me, I'd throw a treat in the air. It'd be a fucking PacSun thing. I'm like, catch! Just smacks him in the face. I'm like, excuse me, Leia could catch a bone, but you can't fucking catch a Capri Sun?
and you have an electric fence around your house just because, like, I don't want you to get away. And it's
I
like,
give them like an umbrella made of complete metal for when they're in storms.
and then you have those like child leashes and like be like, bad, bad, quit walking away, bad.
Be like, roll over, bang, roll over. So be like, isn't that your kid? Be like, yeah, fuck, it's my kid. Look how trained it is. You spray it with a water bottle. Be like, no barking, shh, no crying. Psh, psh. It works, I think.
What?
Well, I know a PETA who said it worked, but
The only reason this bitch. This is the thing. Like, let's get real. He's a fake. Like, he's a fake person. Like, the closest thing that this bitch gets to PETA is putting it on bread. Like, we all know that you're fake.
me,
Yes, we all know that you're
I'm
not a real vegan. That you literally just like eat hummus and pita bread with ham and like all this stuff.
yeah, I'm just
Actually,
like shoving ham up my asshole while I'm on. Just like I have to eat it. I'm so hungry. Get in there to my stomach. I'm doing it right now. I'm eating boar's head, fucking seasoned honey, whatever ham.
you cannot put a ham up your ass. We all know that. Like,
I put a little hog up there before. It's also why I've ripped and had to get surgery. And
no,
oh,
no,
shout out to my surgeon for making my asshole tighter with scar tissue.
yes, and we all know what that was from. Because you're
Yeah, I
like,
sat down on my first boyfriend's 8-inch dick and not thinking that you could rip. It was
that
right
is
when I
not,
started.
no, that is the lie that he tells everybody. What happens is he was a kid, there was a gerbil, he put it in his ass, and then all of a sudden it started gnawing its way out. And then that's how.
And that's why the priest got mad at me. He's like, you didn't tell me this thing was going to bite the head of my dick. The best pull-out method ever. Put a hamster in there. The priest leaves. A reverse exorcism. You get the priest out of the kid.
Well, okay. This is the one thing I gotta ask, because I'm gonna stay on topic with this because you mentioned this. So at the time you were dating your ex with his 8-inch dick, were you as skinny as you were now?
No. I was like 15 pounds heavier. 20 pounds heavier.
And well, no, because you probably still didn't have that big
I
of
literally
an
just
ass.
sat down. It hurt. And let me tell you, he said it was the best somebody's ever ridden him. And I don't even remember because I was in so much pain. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't even bleed. I was surprised.
No, because
Like
you were
that
in.
day, I bled the next day. I mean, it was fun.
No. You're just like dumb high ass was like all of a sudden you see blood and you're like, when the fuck did I start an abortion?
Ooh, abortions. What do you think of abortions?
Listen, I already think that we have a problem with too many people on this planet. So, like, I think, like, yes, we should do pro-abortion. Like, yes, thumbs up for the abortions. That's at least my view on it. If you
Well,
have
what
a
about like
different view,
forced abortion? Like billionaires, like you force every billionaire to have an abortion so we don't get any of those fucking people anymore.
oh, okay. I was supposed to say, like, I was thinking, I'm like, there are no forced abortions. Like, don't you remember that, like, dumbass was it that dumbass congressman that literally believes that when you're raped by somebody, if you don't want to have the kid, your body just magically shuts it down?
So fucking stupid. So stupid.
Because apparently he thinks that all women are fucking David Blaine and they can just magically, like, force children out of their vaginas, and that's why they don't, like,
Well, I mean, like he
it's
made the Statue of Liberty disappear. He could do lots of crazy shit. Never know.
David. Oh, you're talking about David Blaine. I thought you were talking about the
Whatever his name. Who's the other one?
Todd Aiken. I was thinking, I'm like, Todd Aiken never made anything disappear. The only thing that he made disappear was his votes. Nobody voted for him because he was saying stupid shit. Well, actually, that's not true. Because this is the thing: when you say shit that's stupid, you will always get at least 5 people to vote for you. Kanye. Kanye ran for president.
Did he really though?
Yeah, he did it. He did it in 2020, or I think, or 2016. One of them. I don't remember. Anyway, he ran for president. He got like no votes. He wasn't registered in every state, so as a result, nobody voted for him. Or all those people, I thought those people who were like Harambe for president or the stupid shit like that. It's like you're gonna vote for a fucking gorilla for president. We already had one. His name's Donald Trump.
Exactly. It's one of the. We have orange gorillas. There's orange gorillas, right? Or chimpanzee, whatever the fuck. He's a gorilla. Have you seen the thing where it's Elon Musk wearing a tight shirt? You can see his nipples, and it says Adolf Hitler. Oh, I love
No, but
it.
that sounds like, what was it? I don't remember if I brought this up on the pod last time, but I definitely did bring this up to you. So a few years ago, there were Mitch McConnell dildos made, and apparently,
What?
yes, somebody made Mitch McConnell dildos, and they just sold them to people, and I sent them to my friend. I'm like, here you go, here's your birthday present. No.
That's so fucked. I love it. I want to do that to my dad. He'd find that so funny. A Mitch McConnell pocket pussy.
Okay. I'm like, I thought you said you wanted to like put your dad on a dildo. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god. I want to put my dad in a dildo and send it to my dad. Be like, have you ever fucked yourself? Or I could be like, go fuck yourself. Love you. He'd find it so funny. Oh my god, should I do this for Father's Day?
Oh yeah, Father's Day. When is that? That's in a few months, or it's in June. Yeah.
Is it in
I,
June?
yes.
Dad, if you're watching, I'm getting you a dildo, but I doubt you're watching.
Here's the thing. You talk to your dad. I barely talk to my dad, and I know when Father's Day is. I know exactly what I'm getting him. I'm getting him a pet rock, and I'm
Are
gonna
you?
send this, and I'm gonna send it to Florida. I'm gonna be like, "Happy Father's Day. Here's a rock."
You should send him actual rock and then call the police. Like Whitney Houston kind of rock. Like wake up in the bathtub. Well, don't wake up in the bathtub type of rock.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, she did teach me one thing. I always take showers now. So, lesson
Ugh.
learned. Got you with. Let's see. Actually, you know what? This is how we're gonna end this. Let's see. I'm gonna just Google stupid quotes that people have said, and we're gonna read this off.
And that's how we'll end this.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're watching, this is sponsored by. I'm not going to say things, we'll get sued. Couches for Dance.
How do you? Okay, no. Before I start that, how do you not have a sponsorship? Like,
Me?
this is the thing. Yes,
because I've denied them all. There are things I don't believe in.
because I mean, like,
could I call one out right now? No, I'm not going to call it out. That's mean. I don't want to hurt a business, but they're scamming everyone, and I
you
fucking
can
hate
call
it.
out.
Let's just say there's no way to scientifically say that something can make your cum taste better. That is based on survey data and it's biased. You're telling somebody they're going to get a product that may make their boyfriend's cum taste better. Did it make it taste better? Oh, it did? Oh, I guess it's science. Like the fuck? No, sorry guys. I went
No,
off on
it
that
has to.
one.
It has to. No. It's you have to do. It has to do with your diet. This is the thing. I feel like you should take one of the like stupid ones, like Avis. Like, take just take like an Avis sponsorship, and then like all of a sudden be like,
Sniffies asked me.
no. This is the thing. I think you should take an Avis one and be like Avis, where you can drive like Suge Knight too.
Oh my god. What should I look for a sponsorship? Because I've had a lot thrown at me.
Why haven't you done? Why haven't you done Sniffies? Like,
Because I didn't want to promote that. Because I feel like it's promoting barebacking in a sense.
you promote Sean Cody for fucking free all the time, and you don't want to promote.
Well, the thing is, like, Sean Cody, if they asked me to promote them, I'd fucking promote the hell out of them. I get a fucking
You
tramp
already
stamp for the right
do.
price
You already do. Like, that's the thing.
for free.
Yeah, you do it for free. You like. I remember that time where you were like obsessed with putting Sean Cody in the background of everything that you did. Like, it's like, hey, Sean Cody.
I overdid that.
Yeah, and all your straight followers are like, what the fuck's Sean Cody? It's like, bitch, you're on your phone. Like, literally pause the live, go Google what Sean Cody is, and just don't watch the videos. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Or watch them and wash your hands after. Or don't. I don't know.
okay, let's see. Here we go. Quote number one: God created the sun, the stars, the heavens, and the earth, and then made Adam and Eve. The Bible never says anything about dinosaurs. You can't say there were dinosaurs when you saw them. Someone actually saw Adam and Eve eating apples. No one ever saw a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I'm so confused. Are we reading jokes online now?
No. This is quotes. All I'm doing is reading quotes of people. Someone actually said this. This was said by Carl Everett.
We should look up funny Trump quotes even.
Let's see. The weirdest part is he said somebody actually saw Adam and Eve eating apples. Okay.
That person doesn't sound smart.
These are dumb quotes. That's the thing. I'm not reading smart quotes. Okay. Shaquille O'Neal. Reporter. Did you ever visit the Parthenon during your trip to Greece? Shaquille O'Neal. I can't remember the name of the clubs we went to.
Wait, really?
Yes, this is a quote actually by. Okay, let's see.
That's the best.
Kanye West. I actually don't like thinking. I think people think like I like to think a lot, and I don't. I do not like to think at all. And if you want any proof of this, there's an interview where he literally wore a mask with Alex Jones and said that he loved Hitler.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes.
Stupid.
Yes. Britney Spears. I never really wanted to go to Japan simply because I don't like eating fish, and I know that's very popular out there in Africa. This is funny. Paris Hilton. No, I didn't go to England. I went to London.
These are so good. I want to hear more.
Yes, believe me, I'm reading all 30 of them. Jaden Smith. If everybody in the world dropped out of school, we would have a much more intelligent society.
What? Oh my god.
Christina
They drop out of
Aguilera.
school?
Yes, this is what
Christina
happens when you have
Aguilera.
rich. Yes, okay. So where is the Cannes Film Festival being held this year?
Oh my god.
Jessica Simpson. Oh, I know this one.
Me too. Chicken.
Is it chicken or is it fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken. Let's see.
Chicken of the sea one. I love that one.
I know this next one too. Brooke Shields. Smoking kills. If you're killed, you lost a very important part of your life.
That's very important. Brooke, please, I'm so sorry for this.
Justin Bieber. When asked what political party he'd support if he was old enough to vote, Bieber responded, "I'm not sure about the parties, but whatever they have in Korea is bad." Arnold Schwarzenegger. As whether he supported gay marriage, Arnold replied, "No, I think gay marriage is something that should be between a man and a woman." Kelly Pickler. For those of you who don't know, Kelly Pickler is a country star. Not important to the quote I'm about to read.
American Idol.
Oh, yeah, she was on American Idol. I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read this in a Southern accent because I feel like it deserves it. I thought Europe was a country.
Oh.
I just read this next one. Okay. Mike Tyson. I guess I'm going to fade into Bolivian.
These stars probably regret so much.
Let's see. Ooh, Dalai Lama. This is one. I actually don't know this one. I mean, if a female Dalai Lama come, then she must be very attractive. Otherwise, not much else.
What?
I don't. I feel like that one's only stupid because of the translation.
Probably.
Sienna Miller, who I believe is an actress. This is a quote. I love them. Love them. I think the more positive approach you have to smoking, the less harmful it is.
What? Sounds like anyone in LA.
Yes. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian on her 72-day marriage to Chris Humphries. I spoke to a girl today who had cancer, and we were like talking about how this is such a hard time. Well, let me read. I can read, I promise. I spoke to a girl today who had cancer, and we were talking about how this is such a hard thing for her, but it taught her a big lesson on who her friends were and are. So much about life. She's 18, and I was like, that's how I feel.
What's wrong with these people? I mean, I'm sure I've said so many fucking stupid things too.
Yes, but I feel like
Oh, the mic's caught
okay.
in my hair.
Yes, okay. Next one, Craig T. Nelson. I've been on food stamps and welfare. Anybody help me out? No. Bill O'Reilly. Not what I thought it was. I tell you why religion's not a scam. In my opinion, alright. Tide goes in, tide goes out. Never miscommunication. You can't explain that. You can't explain why the tide goes in. And I do remember this. He said this on a broadcast when he was talking to an atheist.
He probably sounded so dumb.
Yeah, but he also actually, before I go to the next one, I gotta talk about that. Because we have never talked about this on the podcast before. So okay, so do you know who Bill O'Reilly is? Like
Yes.
at least the name? Okay. So have you ever heard the phone call that he had to his assistant?
No.
Which
He's from the O'Reilly Factor.
yes.
Okay,
So
yeah.
what happened was in the early 2000s, he went to he literally this was the first time he got in trouble for sexual harassment. The first time. They still kept him after this. So he was literally on the phone being like, because he was like talking to this girl and he's like, yeah, just sit there, just rub that loofah on you. Yeah, just keep on rubbing that loofah, keep on rubbing that loofah. And then he forgot the word for loofah at one point. So like 15 minutes later, he's like, yeah, rub that falafel all over you. Yeah.
He said that?
Yes. Yes, there are actual recordings of this.
That's so awful on you. Did he get in trouble?
No, this was the thing. He worked for Fox News a decade after that. And then when the second sexual harassment came out, that was at the same around the same time that the one about Roger Ailes, who ran Fox News, came out. That inspired the movie Bombshell, starring Charlize Theron. That's when he got fired. He got fired that time because, and now he doesn't work. He doesn't work for Fox News, but he works for some sort of news network that I feel like is like way, way back on cable that nobody has.
Right.
Let's see. Amanda Bynes. To Rihanna. Chris Brown beat you because you're not pretty enough.
No, she did not.
Yes, of course she said it.
She went that crazy?
This was the time before she was in psychological
Help.
before she's under psychological watch the first time, because I think she's been twice.
Is she back?
She tweeted this. I don't think she's back. I think she's out of acting, and that is great for acting.
Is she not a good actress?
No, I'm just kidding. I love Amanda Bynes, but she doesn't look the same anymore either. I mean, not that she looks bad. She just has like lots of tattoos and lots of piercings now, but like she still looks. I think she still looks good.
Oh, I'm gonna look her up after this. I'm gonna DM her.
Okay, Geraldo Rivera. I am urging the parents of Black and Latino youngsters, particularly, to not let their children go out wearing hoodies. I think a hoodie is as much responsible for Trayvon Martin's death as George Zimmerman was.
What? That's hilarious. That's upsetting in the best way possible.
Exactly. It's okay. I do know this one. Kelly Osbourne. If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilets, Donald Trump?
Oh my god.
Mitt Romney. I believe in an America where millions of Americans believe in an America that's the America millions of Americans believe in. That's the America I love.
He said that?
Yes.
That's the worst of them.
David Beckham.
Oh no.
We're definitely going to get Brooklyn christened, but we don't know into which religion.
To which religion?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I've never heard this quote, but I love this quote. This is by Dan Quayle. It's time for the human race to enter the solar system.
Who said that one?
Dan Quayle.
Okay. That's so
Let's
funny.
see. Yes. Madonna. Oh god. Listen, everyone is entitled to my opinion.
She's epic.
Yes, love Madonna. Elizabeth Hurley. I always thought Marilyn Monroe looked fabulous, but I'd kill myself if I was that fat. I went to see her clothes in an exhibition, and I wanted to take a tape measure and measure where her hips were. She was very big.
Talk about Marilyn Monroe?
Yes.
Wow, that's fucked. I love it though. It's fucked.
I know you'd love that because you were probably one of those people who's like, Marilyn Monroe is fat, like one of those people, which
I
is not
was
true.
not. I was not.
George Gobel. If it weren't for electricity, we'd be watching television by candlelight.
I'm way too adamant for that one.
This is the thing. Okay, so apparently he's a comedian, but either way, I don't think he's a comedian. I think that was a literal. I feel like that's a literal thing, and I'm pretty sure he looked old, so he's probably dead, so he can't refute anything we're about to say.
We could Ouija a
That's
guest in.
yeah, that's the thing. That's why. Here's the truth: if you ever want to libel somebody, here's what you have to do: just say something about a dead person, because here's the thing: they can't defend themselves from here.
It's true. Did you hear
Being
Harriet Tubman? She said she's written 5,000 dicks.
Okay, actually, maybe that's how we're gonna end the podcast because I feel like we need something to ramp up from this. Okay, so we're gonna make quotes of dead people. Lena Dunham. Now I can say that I haven't had an abortion, but I wish I had.
Are you going to say one for me?
Well, oh, we're gonna make up quotes. Yes, I'll make up a quote for you.
Oh, are we making up quotes?
Why? Do you, okay, wait. We'll figure that out when I'm done. I'm on number 29.
Okay.
Sylvester Stallone. The only happy artist is a dead artist because only when you can't change after I die, I'll probably come back as a paintbrush.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Oh no. Okay, well I can't read the 30th one, but the 30th one was by Cameron Diaz. This is the thing. I'm not paying. Okay. No, that's the thing. Okay. So a quote for you. It's not true. I've only written 87 dicks, not 100.
My quote for you would be, what would my quote for you be? I feel like this is going to be part of your future, like for the next few years. Would you like fries with that?
How dare you?
Or onion rings? I don't know. Maybe you'll work in another place somewhere fancy.
Okay, so now we have to conclude with the question of all questions. So let's see. Question of the podcast. What are your thoughts on stuffing your partner and putting them in the corner so that all your future boyfriends can see them when they come into your apartment? Leave the comments in the comment section below.
Leave a comment for your answer for what would be your favorite form of hate crime towards you? Like, which would turn you on the most, being hate crimed? Leave your answers below.
And with that being said, this is Backdoor Entertainment, and I hope. Actually, we don't
Yeah.
have a tagline for the end.
No, I just
Hope
hope
you.
they all have a day.
I hope you haven't died during this podcast. And if you
I hope.
have, rest in peace. We'll contact you on the Ouija board in the next one. Bye.
I'm sending you cancer vibes. Bye. Stage 4.
We haven't ended yet.
We
Because
haven't?
I.
Stage 5.
And by the way, we haven't ended yet. So here's it is. Here's to you. Hope you get sickle cell. Bye.